Today we're interviewing the famous author Rebecca Radley.
I'm incognito.
I was incognito one time, but I didn't like the climate. Miss Radley, you're a famous author, aren't you?
That's correct.
That's correct. I thought you were because you have, I don't know, a certain je ne sais quoi, a certain look about you that you don't really find on most people. I can't. Maybe it's the nose. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, how did you get started in this field?
Well, you've probably heard this story a million times.
I probably have, but our audience might not have.
Well, you see.
Did you know that it blurs the picture if I accidentally put my finger in front? Okay, go ahead, please.
My boyfriend, he encouraged me some years ago to write some screenplays. Because, I mean, back then you could sell a screenplay for $50,000 or more. And
now, when you say you could sell it, I'm sure you'll get to that.
You could. I mean, and if you were somebody, you'd get a lot more. But,
I'm going to change the viewing angle, but go ahead.
So I wrote screenplays.
That's good. Now, would you step just a little bit to your right? We'll get some of that light out of the... There we go. That's perfect.
Well, they didn't sell.
They didn't sell? I thought you just told me that screenplays could sell for $50,000.
They could, if they did, but mine didn't.
Uh-huh.
Well, my boyfriend, he's getting on in years now, and he would like me to be able to pay for his livelihood in his retirement. So he encouraged me a couple of years back to start writing, converting my screenplays into novels.
Uh-huh.
And I've been doing that for 2 years. I have 4 books out now, 3 novels and 1 novella. And he's not really living in style like he was hoping, but there's always a possibility that the books will take off eventually.
And I'm sure he appreciates your efforts and is looking forward to your tremendous success.
Yeah, we both are. And, I mean, I appreciate, he's the man behind the scenes. He's really he helps me a lot. He's not just cracking a whip.
And I've heard he's a great guy.
He's a very great guy. So anyway, but I'm writing under a pseudonym.
You're a pseudonym?
This is why you see me in a costume now, because I don't want to be known for who I really am.
Do you mean that's not your, well, shall we say, natural face?
No, not
because
at all.
I've noticed you haven't seemed to have been blinking any. I haven't seen your eyes blink once.
But as you can see, I probably look better like this than my natural face.
Well, I've never seen your natural face, so I'm not sure. But it's a unique, shall we say, unique appearance.
It is.
And I'm so glad we've had this opportunity to talk with you today. And I'm looking forward to further interviews later as your newer and newer books come out. And I hope all the watchers of this video will go out and buy your books. Your name again, do I have it correct? It's Rebecca Radley?
That's correct.
And your books are on Amazon at least and may eventually be elsewhere?
That's correct.
All right. Well, now, are they only available as ebooks or are they available printed?
Listen, they're all available as print on demand at CreateSpace and Amazon.
Can you just order them like you'd order any book from Amazon?
Yes, you can.
Now, what if you have an e-reader? Will the printed book work on an e-reader?
The printed book won't work on an e-reader, but most of our books, if you buy the print copy, you'll also get the Kindle version for free. For free?
Yes. You mean you could buy a printed copy and get an e-book at no extra charge?
That's correct.
That is, I hate to say, but I'm going to. That's amazing. Everyone ought to jump on that. If you're listening to this video, go right now to Amazon.com and buy Rebecca Radley's books. I'm sure the author will appreciate it and the videographer will appreciate it. Well, thank you, Miss Radley. We're going to have to wrap this up because of time constraints, but we look forward to further interviews with you. Thank you.
Thank you.